If you sweat excessively, then removing antiperspirant stains from clothes is something you're probably pretty familiar with. The thing is, there's a lot of different ways to do it, and if you don't do it right, you're going to wind up with some really nasty yellow stains on your shirts. I remember before I learned how to do this, I was buying white t-shirts like they were just disposables. It definitely took a toll on my wallet at the time. Maybe you know where I'm coming from. You get those gross yellow stains on your underarms, and normal bleach or deodorant just it can't phase them out, really, during the normal laundry cycle. Most armpit stains are just way too tenacious to go away with regular washing methods. That's why I've personally been getting so many requests from my, viewers on how to remove sweat stains from clothes. Well, you asked for it and you got it. Here I'll be outlining the most effective ways to get your shirts looking like new again and save you some cash on your undershirt shopping list. So let's get started with the first method and get those armpit stains out. Now, first you want to start by using the right detergents. You want to use liquid laundry detergent containing either oxygenated ingredients or ones that remove most protein-based stains, and apply it directly to the antiperspirant stains on your shirt. And then with your fingers, just gently rub the detergent deep into the shirt fibers to cover the entire stain, and let it really soak into the material for about half an hour. After that, you can wash it in the laundry or hand wash it as you normally would. Depending on the shirt material, hydrogen peroxide can be very effective, and you want to make sure that you're testing it on different materials before you just apply hydrogen peroxide to a shirt. And this one is for white articles of clothing only. Hydrogen peroxide, it breaks down the protein residue in sweat stains. And the result, applying hydrogen peroxide on white clothing keeps your garments from turning that darker yellowish color over the armpit area. It's going to really get the antiperspirant out along with the sweat stain. So here's what you do. You want to soak the stain in a half and half mixture of water and hydrogen peroxide for half an hour. And after that, you want to wash it out with cool water and let your shirt just kind of air dry. And if the stain is still visible, repeat the treatment with higher concentrations of hydrogen peroxide. Now, I love this treatment because the hydrogen peroxide prevents that weird texture that sweat and antiperspirant stains can give your clothing. You know what I'm talking about, where like the antiperspirant stains are so bad, the underarms of your white t-shirts, they feel like construction paper. You know what I mean? It's no good. Baking soda paste works very well too. If you've been following my tips up to now, you're probably sick of hearing me praise the power of baking soda. What can I say? Baking soda really is like the Swiss Army knife of sweat solutions. Well, I have one more baking soda treatment for you, and it has to do with removing the sweat stains and the antiperspirant stains from your shirts. And it works pretty well. I've tested this out at home. Here's how to make a baking soda paste to eliminate your antiperspirant stains. You want to mix the baking soda with water until you have kind of like a thick paste, and then just use a toothbrush to very gently brush the paste into your clothing and sweat stains. And just as a disclaimer, as with all these solutions, you need to test it out on material in order to be confident. I don't want you to ruin a shirt. I don't know what kind of shirts you're applying these solutions to. So you really want to test it on a similar material or the same material on a separate shirt before you start applying this right to the stain. So you want to leave the paste on and really saturate the stain for about 20 minutes, and then rinse it out with cold water. And if you can throw the garment into the laundry, then do so and put it in on a cold cycle with that same oxygenating detergent. Now, just a warning, again, depending on what kind of clothes you use, baking soda can leave a residue after the first cycle of washing. So really try to save this treatment for light clothing. It's not that big a deal. I mean, antiperspirant stains are more prevalent on light clothing anyway. You can go with the old sunshine and spray method, and this one builds off the original recommendation, choosing a detergent with oxygenated ingredients, although you can really add this extra step to whatever treatment you choose. And this solution just requires a sunny day, so it's not always an alternative. However, if the sun is cooperative, here's what you do. After applying your approved detergent or hydrogen peroxide to the sweat stains and the antiperspirant stains, lay your article of clothing out in the sun. You can hang it up outside. Keep the stain wet by spraying it with water, and as the moisture evaporates, the stain will evaporate with it. And after about 3 or 4 hours of leaving the garment out to dry, spraying intermittently, yeah, I realize this is a bit of a chore. You can throw the article of clothing in the laundry on a cold water cycle, hand wash it, and then wear your perfectly unstained outfit. White vinegar works wonders on colored articles of clothing, and really it's the first treatment you should try if you're trying to remove sweat stains from anything other than white or off-white garments. So if you're trying to remove sweat stains or antiperspirant stains, this is a great solution. What you want to do is you want to create a solution of 2 cups of water and 4 tablespoons of white vinegar. And start with that. It's diluted enough to protect colors and concentrated enough to go to work. So you'll apply the diluted white vinegar solution directly to the sweat stain or the antiperspirant stain before washing it in the laundry to kill all offensive sweat odor. And to prevent changes in the texture of your clothing due to sweat and keep colors vibrant, this really works well. But if you really want to prevent sweat stains forever, I highly recommend you visit sweatsolver.com, where I offer this really incredible video series that's going to show you how to stop excessive sweating from any part of your body. So if you're here trying to find out how to get antiperspirant or sweat stains out of your armpits, at sweatsolver.com I show you how to just stop the sweating to begin with. Wouldn't it be nice to just walk around dry and confident and not have to deal with this stuff? I'm going to show you how at sweatsolver.com. So check it out right now, and I'll see you there. Take care.